I've come to Holy Trinity Church, Gudrum Gate in York, and I used to come here when I was doing my Masters in History just to get away from study. But I didn't know at the time it's actually got quite a significant queer legacy. So this was the place on the 30th of March 1834 that Anne Lister came to seal her union with Anne Walker. Now, you've probably seen this depicted in Gentleman Jack. You have the image of the two women arriving in their carriage, and then they get out very meaningfully, very purposefully. They make their way up the path that's behind me and into the church, and they sit together, take some time before they take communion together, looking at each other, and then make their way back to the seat. And this, of course, is what is thought to have symbolized their union. But that's not exactly what we find in the archives. This is what Anne wrote on the 30th of March, 1834. At Gudrum Gate Church, the first time I ever joined Miss W in my prayers, I had prayed that our union might be happy. She, and this is crucial I think, had not thought of doing as much for me. That's that, essentially. There are no loving, meaningful glances, no deliberate union together. Anne Lister may have had a union mark in mind when she came here on the 30th of March, 1834. Anne Walker didn't. So to what extent can we really say that this was the site of their marriage? With that in mind, in Queer Georgians, I propose a new way of framing and looking at Anne Walker and Anne Lister's relationship. It's not always an easy or comfortable exploration, but I think it's time that we start to explore that relationship with a little bit more nuance and a little bit more depth. If you would like to learn a little bit more about the true historic relationship between Anne Walker and Anne Lister, then Queer Georgians, A Hidden History of Lovers, Lawbreakers and Homemakers is out on the 4th of September and is available for pre-order now.